Alright, what's going on, guys? So before we get into this video, I do want to say that shout out to Harry Plotterpuss. He actually made this build and I asked for permission to use it and he gave me permission, so thank you very much. So I was doing some calculations and yeah, we've got some numbers for you guys. So this build consists of Synthoceps and Winterbite, the two best synergy thing in probably Destiny history. And then I like to use Void Titan. Definitely is going to help if you're going to run this build all the time. But here's where the build really shines. So if you can get a glaive with close to melee, glaive projectile final blows improve glaive melee damage. Glaive projectile or melee damage extends the duration. This is the first time we've ever had a glaive in a different spot. And this perk activates with this. And it's not like it's a crazy amount, but it is extremely good still. So let's go see some numbers. So I'm not gonna go fully in depth with it. I'm just gonna do it as if you were dailying this, if you were just doing it all the time. So you get your close to melee on the left there, and that extends every time you get a kill. So, and if you switch to your other glaive, it actually goes away, but as you can see, it's still 111,000 damage. So, and that's with biotic enhancements and close to melee. And as you can see, close to melee is still on. So this is where things start getting a little crazy. So with just that, with just personal buffs, you're doing 85,000 without close to melee. Get close to melee active. Now you're doing 111,000, right? With Well of Radiance, you are going to be doing 139,440 damage. That with every single swing, and you're using no ammo. With Weaken, so this is, I'm just simulating if you don't have a tether hunter or anything like that, but you just have a void other subclass and they have some type of weaken capabilities. With Weaken, you will be doing 160,000 with Well of Radiance added on. So these are boss damage numbers, stuff like that. We don't really need to know like just normal damage numbers. And then with tether instead of weaken, because they won't stack, you're going to be doing 181,000 damage. And now there are more ways definitely to get more out of this, but you can also put on Stasis Weapon Surge, and this doesn't increase your melee damage, but it does increase the damage of the ball that you shoot. So if I shoot that, you can see it does a lot of different numbers there, but it was just around 100,000 damage just for one shot. And then if I get a kill, come up to him and just start smacking him, as you can see, he just dies. And this thing is absolutely insane. I mean, the capabilities that this thing has is just, it's wild. It's nuts. So if you guys did want to use this on just like a normal character, just all the time, just maining this build, this is the setup that I have running for it right now. I'll run over here real quick and show you guys. So the setup that I have right now is this strand SMG is amazing with hatchling. So I'm running this, and Judgment of Kelgaroth, you can use basically whatever that has close to melee. Use your Synthoceps obviously and your Winterbite. But let's get into the subclass. I've got Rally Barricade, Strafe Lift, Shield Throw for overshields, Vortex Grenade for damage, obviously. Offensive Bulwark, so that is very good for the overshield. You get increased grenade, melee range, damage, stuff like that. That doesn't actually stack for some reason with this build. I don't know why, but I tried. It doesn't really work. So and this just for another overshield, and yeah, just getting a barricade. Picking up a Void Breach or an Overpower grants Devour, so now you can just pick up an orb and then just start going in on everyone, on everything, and you're not gonna die because you're just gonna get all your health back every time you kill something. And then this just increases your overshield and Devour. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna be doing this. All right, so like I was saying, Overshield and Devour now have increased duration. That'll help a lot. And melee final blows grant grenade energy. Now you don't have to pick this one, and you don't have to pick this one over here. This one is necessary for overshield reasons, stuff like that. But this one and this one can actually be switched out for a few things. Your void grenades weaken targets, so you can basically always have weaken on a target, so that you're always just constantly getting more damage out of it. You can also do melee final blow star health regeneration. So instead of Devour, you could just do melee final blow star health regeneration. That one's also very good. It's just Devour fills your health all the way, so I don't see why you wouldn't want to use that. But that's basically it. You guys can do some other things with this, like doing volatile rounds and stuff like that. If you do have a void glaive, that would be very good. But I don't have any of that on me currently. But this build is absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like this in Destiny, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys go in the description below and go check out that guy's channel that made this build. Very helpful and very, very nice build. But anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.